As this is a book of Second Timothy, a second chapter and verse 3. It read, those therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Shai Hamashiach. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Baha Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Baha Hashem, Raha, Kwadash, and the Bhanas Elder, and the apostles of the Mason who do well. A peace, blessing, and salutation to you, Akiamua, pushing these truths to the holiness of heaven, being at the forefront of this spiritual war, and to make sure Jerusalem will be established as a praise unit again, as in the days of old. So, in today's lesson, we are going to look on discipline, based on the fact that you show up when you don't feel like it, man. See, when the motivation ends, discipline begin, man. See, showing up for things in which on a carnal mind you can't comprehend. For example, living the life of immortality, man. See, believing in spiritual power, man. Believing in Yahweh is coming to save us from this devil, man. Not just to save us from this devil very soon. You see, so believing that in going through life, there is a point in your life where you see, you won't feel like doing it. But because you are disciplined, you will show up anyway, man. See? So discipline is the ability to stay consistent and take action, even when motivation is low or no motivation at all, man. You don't feel like doing something. It's about sticking to the plan, your goal, regardless of your mood and feeling or external circumstance, man. Whatever it is, just show up, man. See, show up. See, show up to the boot camp, man. See, showing up when you don't feel like it, one of the toughest but most rewarding aspect of discipline, man. You see, people don't talk about this, man. See, quitters, man. A lot of quitters out of there in the world, man. See, you start something, but then again you quit. See, let me see something. This is a book of St. Luke 14. Started verse 27. And whosoever does not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you, intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and count the cost? And that's what it matters, man. Count the cost, man. You see? Count the cost. See? And one among the aspect of counting the cost is, can you still show up when you don't feel like it, man? You see? You see? Sometimes the flesh might kick in and you start thinking like things are taking too long to manifest, man. I'm talking about prophecy. See? You see? The apostles, as our example, there was a time, they themselves say, there was a time when there was no fruit at all. And there was no fruit at all, just them and the bishop. But they still went through it, believing that one day what they were doing will give a lot of fruit, and it did back in 2007 up until now. This thing has went global. So they are a live example of showing up, even if you don't feel like showing up, man. See, we have live example whether he have sufficient to finish it. See, I see. You might get old in this thing, but I'm not saying that Will it last that long, man? But I'm just saying, I'm just throwing it out of there, man. See, I honestly don't believe we will get old in this kingdom, man. The end is here, but I'm just saying, man, to make a point. Lest happily after the has laid the foundation and is not able to finish it, or that behold it begin to mock him. You might get sick. See, certain things might happen which are strange to you. You not expect. See, you will be injured. Can you still show up when you are injured? Can you still show up when you're beaten down? See, can you do it? See, saying this man began to build and was not able to finish, and it happened. When you're out of there in camp, at camp, and all of a sudden you stop showing up, people will start asking. Even this Jenkins, they all start asking, man, where are you? Especially myself, I am alone over here. When you stop showing up a certain place, they still think that you have quitted. When they see you again, they say, hey man, I didn't see you for like, let's say a year. I shout you quit. You see? And they are happy to see you quit because Jake feel intimidated when somebody is disciplined, man. I know that for a fact. If you are disciplined, they pray that you fail so that they can start laughing, man. See? 31. Or what king going to war to make you war against another king? That's Trump for sure. Sita is not down first and consulted whether he be able with 10,000 to meet him that come against him with 20,000. Mm-hmm. Or else why the other is yet a great way of he sends an ambassage, and desire condition of peace. So likewise, whosoever he be of you that forsake not all that he has, he cannot be my disciple. See? It's as simple as that, man. I see. Right back to what I was reading. You say, so here's a strategy. Create a routine. I see. When things become a habit, you don't have to rely on motivation as much. Set a specific time, press for your task. See, reading the Bible, fasting, see, and everything else, making it easier to push through on a difficult day. Focus on the long-term goals, the bigger picture, which is the kingdom of heaven. Yeah, see, a lot of things might be happening around you, but if you have the bigger picture in your mind, nothing will hinder. Remind yourself why you are doing what you are doing. Always remind yourself why you are in this thing, man. See, we are in this thing to suffer, man. See, not to get women, liquor, or hang with brothers and go to a cookout, Whether it is personal growth, health, or career advancement, keep the bigger picture in mind. To push you through the hard moment. Break it down. Sometimes the thought of completing a big task is overwhelming. Break it into smaller, more manageable steps. See, we live day by day. That's what we do. See, we don't be out of here like these people in the world planning. Where do you see yourself in 3 years, man? Fuck 3 years, man. See, so it doesn't feel so daunting. This can make the task even more achievable and reduce resistance. Start with just a little, man. Start with what you have, man, and grow. See, just start, man. Accountability. See, accountability is a kryptonite for a lot of tech, man. Whether it is a workout bad, a mentor just telling someone your goal, being accountable can keep you from procrastinating. You see, being responsible, man. Self-compassion. Visualize success, man. You need to visualize yourself being crowned. You need to visualize yourself being saved. You need to visualize yourself having spiritual power, man. I always visualize myself, and that picture always come in my mind. I have a scepter, man, in my hand. I don't know how. I don't really premeditate and think like what will happen if I have a scepter. Those thoughts come automatically. See, those thoughts come automatically, man. I always picture myself having a scepter, man. See, and see, having a scepter and in a Superman like body. I see. So with this, I say Shalom. I hope you are edified. On the next.